What's going on, you guys? Fabio Green from knowitall.com or facebook.com/knowitall. So, in this video, I want to talk about today what is new for Android. I know a lot of people have been big on the iOS and iPhone 5 and 5S and 5C, but we forgot about Android. I don't understand, excuse this humongo basket being over me.
Sorry.
Ow. That's my wife. But I just want to talk about what's going on for Android. So the fall is going to be the crazy season for the Android. I talked about this a little bit on my Facebook status. My Facebook video. I did only especially for Facebook because of the giveaway. But I really want to take a time out to actually let you guys know what's going on for Android. Well, Android and Windows, or Windows and Android, people understand that they kind of are in the same marketing place and same operating system in sorts of, but we need to actually see and what the idea of Windows and Android has become. So it's going to be busy. Fall 2013 is going to be busy. And I just want to give you a few phones that I really think is going to beat out the iPhone. Well, Fabio, how can you say that? The iPhone is the iPhone and Android is the Android. You can't compare. Apple always won. Well, not in this case, not because of the mistake they made letting iOS 7 out early. Yes, we still have the iPhone 5S, which is still really running smooth because of, even though we have iOS 7 downloaded in it, but because of the update. But it's not because of the update it's running smooth. It's just because of the phone. So that's the thought on that. Well, let me get back to what I was saying about the Android. So first we got the LG G2, which is just $200, by the way. $200. The good about this phone, to be actually honest, it has the top of the line processor. And it has the biggest screen, expensive screen, bigger than the iPhone, and bigger than the regular Samsung Galaxy LG. The LG 2 is, it has a 5.2-inch 1080 display, which is not that great, but it has a 13 meg camera, which is kind of cool. But there is some bad about this phone. There's really some bad. I'm just letting you guys know, giving you guys information about it really, really quick. So if you guys are interested in actually getting this phone, you guys will actually know the bad about it. Well, the handset button is on the rear control button. It's going to take some time to get used to because it's a new software. Just like iOS 7, it's a new update. We have to get used to it. We have to get more updates, more commands about it. But there's no micro SD slot. So if you are looking to save pictures and cameras and plug in your LG cam, it cannot work. It will not work.
It shall not work.
It shall not work on this phone. So I'm recommending not, if you're looking for features about this phone, that shouldn't be a reason to get this phone actually. But the bottom line is, if you're willing to live with some minor design, compromises, you can't go wrong with the LG. That's just the bottom line. If you don't mind, that it doesn't have a micro SD slot and it's not that great in cameras, but it's a great phone to have. Great updates, great processor, 13 meg camera. The only bad thing about it doesn't have a micro SD. That's the only thing about it. The processor can be a little bit bigger, but it's not so. Android is still doing big things. Android is still doing big things. The next phone I want to talk about exactly, next phone is the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. All of us love the Galaxy. If you love big face phones with a big face or big display, like the Samsung Galaxy 2 or 1, or the regular Note, and you like the phone with the pen and everything, the professional phone, that's what makes me interested in Samsung, because of the professionalism. Their price for this phone actually would only be $299. Why? I don't know why. Because that's only for an AT&T agreement. That's for AT&T only, but for T-Mobile, it's $703 on T-Mobile. So I know who I'm not getting the carrier for. We're going to get AT&T.
Yep. Amen.
And there's other reasons why we're going to get AT&T, Doesn't have nothing to do with you guys. You know, to be honest, it doesn't support Samsung's new moderation. So it doesn't really support, the new version of Samsung, the new update. But it still has the big face. It still has a great display on it. It has a 2.3 gigahertz quad core. It has a 5.7 full HD AMOLED, which is the highest phone display ever. AMOLED, to be honest. So, if you guys looking for that big phone, this is another phone I recommend for $299. I recommend this and not the other one that we just talked about. But the LG GS. That's what it was called, right, babe?
Sure.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. The LG G2. Sorry about that, you guys. The LG G2, because this actually has more HD. This is running on quad core. It has a 2.3 gigahertz, and it has a 5.7 inch full HD AMOLED display with the little pen feature. The little pointy pen feature. You can tap on it. You can write your Facebook status. Very professional looking phone. If you're going to business, going to work, this would be the phone that I recommend you guys to go get, actually. If you like that big face. But also with the big face display is the Sony Xperia the Z1. The Z1 also has this. This is expected to launch September. I don't have that much details on it yet because it's brand new. I don't think I know that Sony told me. Well, Sony.
Hey, it is September.
Huh?
It is September.
It is September?
Yeah, so it's released this month.
I mean, it's released. Well, thank you. I forgot what month we were in. So it is released this month. So we had a chance to actually look at it. The only thing about this phone is actually waterproof. So if you at work and you're actually talking to somebody, you drop the phone in the toilet, it will last you.
Why'd you say that?
You know what happened to you? Your phone dropped in water. That's what happened to you, actually. So
thanks.
Yeah. It has a 20.7 megapixel rear-facing shooter camera. Included tech guys, about the Snapdragon 800 quad-core processor. And this is an ultra-speedy fast phone. This is the greatest fast Android phone I ever see. We don't know the expected price on it yet. That's to be continued or until it launch. Then you